Homelessness is an issue in all communities, and it's a problem with no easy solution. Here in the border city, we faced the subject over the summer, and now that the weather is turning colder, officials are dealing with the problem of where to put them. A report now on this rather bleak situation.
Lots of Listerine bottles, beer.
Chris Benson is surveying a truckload of items she's taking to the dump. The items reek of sweat, urine, and booze. She took them from what she describes as a squatter camp near her home and says it's not the first time a makeshift dwelling has sprung up in her neighborhood.
This situation has happened in our neighborhood 3 or 4 times this summer, and I think somehow we need to put a stop to it.
The so-called squatter camp was set up here in one of these trailers near downtown Lloyd, but the RCMP can offer little help to Benson. They say although they acknowledge homelessness is a problem, their role is to respond to complaints like trespassing on private property, not to seek out squatters to evict.
If there's not a complaint and we don't see anyone visibly walking around intoxicated, then to us, it's not really a police matter.
So I guess the men will be having potato salad tonight for supper.
It's a problem staff here at the Lloydminster Men's Shelter know all too well. They're gearing up for another busy night. With increasingly cold weather, they expect more and more people to be crashing here. In order to get a better handle on the homeless problem, they've organized a citywide count aimed at identifying Lloyd's unique needs.
Ultimately, so we're eligible for funding. Okay. But the homeless count is for us, the committee, Homes for All, so that we can then develop a business plan that identifies what our needs are and strategies will be within this community.
But certain needs like a youth shelter have already been identified. And staff here say the lack of a wet shelter in town for those under the influence of alcohol is another glaring problem.
On cold winter nights, there's really just no place to go other than down by the tracks or wherever you can get under a building somewhere. There's just no place for them. So that's going to be one of the concerns. How soon we can meet that need is a good question.
WRIGHT says it's important people understand that the count will include more than just those living on the street, but also people couch surfing and those at risk of losing their homes. The October 12th count will take place at 5 spots across the city, including the Lloyd Mall, the Men's Shelter, and the Salvation Army, where individuals or families are encouraged to drop in.
Nice bottle of wine.
This gives Benson little comfort, though. Even if the count reveals how many squatters she says are living by her place, social programs probably won't be available for at least another year. Until then, she'll continue to try to clean up the city, unwavering in her determination.
The community doesn't know what to do, but I think when these camps are set up, I think the city needs to take action and dismantle them.
That's all the time we have for tonight. If you have comments or questions, feel free to email us at the address on your screen. I'm Whitney Stinson, and we'll see you around the region.